Unveiling Shadows of the Wasteland. A glimpse into a perilous prehistory, Shadows of the Wasteland beckons us into a world long extinct. It is a prehistoric epoch, raw and unforgiving. Here survival is not a choice, it is the only imperative. The narrative plunges viewers into an era where every rustle in the undergrowth could signify doom. This screenplay promises an unflinching look at life on the edge of existence. The land itself is a character, ancient and indifferent to the struggles played out upon its surface. We are invited to witness a primal drama, a story etched in the very fabric of a forgotten time, where the stakes are absolute and the environment is an ever-present threat. The setting is a desolate wasteland. Jagged rocks pierce the barren earth. This stark expanse is flanked by thick, imposing forests. These arboreal giants loom on either side, their depths concealing unknown dangers and scarce resources. The contrast is striking, the open vulnerability of the wastes against the shadowy menace of the woods. Mystical, glowing vines snake through these forests, adding a surreal, ethereal touch to the brutal landscape. They pulse with a faint, otherworldly light, hinting at a magic or ancient power that permeates this primeval world, a silent observer to the unfolding drama of life and death. This is not merely a backdrop, it is an active participant in the tale. A unique visual tapestry defines this prehistoric vision. The world is rendered in a stained glass style. Imagine vibrant colours, deep greens, blues and reds, fracturing the light, casting the environment and its inhabitants in kaleidoscopic hues. This artistic choice elevates the narrative beyond simple realism. It imbues the brutal struggle with a strange, almost reverent beauty. Each frame becomes a pane of an ancient cathedral window, depicting scenes of hunt, loss and fragile hope. The glowing vines complement this, their luminescence weaving through the fractured light, enhancing the mystical quality of this dangerous paradise. This visual approach promises a cinematic experience unlike any other. This stark, yet beautifully rendered world sets the stage for a story of profound survival. The screenplay does not shy away from the harsh realities. It is a tale of instinct, of the desperate need to endure against overwhelming odds. The prehistoric setting is more than just a location. It is the crucible in which the characters are forged. The stained glass visuals and glowing vines add layers of meaning. They suggest that even in the harshest of realities, there can be a strange beauty, a touch of the mystical. This is the foundation upon which Shadows of the Wasteland builds its compelling narrative, preparing us for a journey into the very heart of primal existence. The emotional landscape of Shadows of the Wasteland is as stark and varied as its physical one. Tension is a constant companion. It coils in the silence of the hunt, in the rustling leaves of the ominous forest. Every shadow could conceal a predator. Every distant cry could signal disaster. The screenplay masterfully builds this suspense, ensuring the audience remains on edge, deeply invested in the character's precarious existence. This is not a gentle world. It is a place where peace is a fleeting illusion, easily shattered by the savage realities of prehistoric life. The narrative thrives on this underlying current of unease, making every moment of calm feel fragile and threatened. Tragedy lies at the heart of this story. It is an unavoidable consequence of life in such a brutal epoch. The screenplay does not flinch from depicting loss in its rawest form. It promises moments that will tear at the viewer's heart, showing the devastating impact of violence and the fragility of life. The emotional core is steeped in sorrow, in the mournful cries that echo through the wasteland. This tragic element is essential, grounding the adventure in a painful reality. It reminds us that survival often comes at a terrible cost. The weight of this grief will shape the characters, driving them to acts of desperation and perhaps to unexpected strengths. Vengeance, too, finds its place in this emotional symphony. When loss is inflicted, the primal urge for retribution can be overwhelming. The script explores this powerful, destructive emotion. It examines how grief can curdle into rage, pushing characters beyond their limits. This thirst for vengeance will fuel some of the story's most intense confrontations. It is a dark path, fraught with peril, but one that feels terrifyingly understandable in the face of unbearable suffering. The stained glass visuals, particularly the use of stark reds and blacks, will likely amplify these moments of fury, painting the screen with the colors of rage and bloodshed. Yet amidst the pervasive tension, tragedy and vengeful fury, a glimmer of resilience endures. This is perhaps the most crucial emotional thread. Even when faced with unimaginable loss, the instinct to survive, to protect what little remains, persists. The screenplay promises to showcase the incredible strength of the will to live. This resilience is not about forgetting the pain, but about carrying it forward, about finding a reason to continue when all seems lost. The mystical glowing vines, with their subtle shifts in color and intensity, may come to symbolize this enduring life force, a quiet testament to hope in a world consumed by shadows. At the center of this prehistoric saga is an unconventional family unit. We meet Dasa, a human hunter, his face etched with determination. He is a provider, a protector, driven by the primal need to ensure the survival of his loved ones. His spear is an extension of his will, a tool against the harsh wilderness. Alongside him is Maya, his mate, whose concern for their young is a palpable force. Her emotional strength will be tested severely. Their bond is one of necessity, but also of a deeper connection forged in the daily struggle for existence. They represent humanity's nascent efforts to carve out a space in a world ruled by giants. Then there is Dole, a formidable Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is no mere beast. Dole is a mother, fierce and protective. Her eyes gleam with a predatory focus, yet her actions often reveal a maternal instinct that transcends species. She hunts alongside Dasa, a silent partner in their shared quest for sustenance. This alliance between human and dinosaur is extraordinary, a testament to the strange accommodations life can make in extreme circumstances. Dole has her own young 3 T-Rex babies who are as vulnerable as Dasa and Maya's own child. This mixed species family unit is the emotional anchor of the story, unique and compelling. Their collective existence is a delicate balance. Dasa and Dole work in tandem, their skills complementing each other in the hunt. They share the responsibility of providing food for their intermingled offspring, 1 human baby, 3 juvenile T-Rexes. The screenplay introduces them as a functioning, if unusual, family. The little ones, human and dinosaur alike, play under the watchful eyes of their guardians, chasing glowing insects in the eerie twilight. This initial portrayal establishes a baseline of fragile normalcy, a brief period of relative peace before the shadows of the wasteland lengthen and threaten to engulf them all. Their relationships are a prelude, setting the stage for unimaginable triumphs. The bonds that tie this disparate group are about to be catastrophically tested. The narrative is poised to explore the depths of their loyalty, their grief, and their capacity for both savage fury and profound tenderness. Their interdependence is their greatest strength, yet it also makes them incredibly vulnerable. The loss of any member, particularly the young, will send shockwaves through this fragile coalition. Shadows of the Wasteland uses these characters, Disa, Maya, Dole, and their innocent offspring, to explore universal themes of love, loss, and the ferocious will to protect one's own, even in a world designed to break them. Their journey is the heart of this prehistoric tale. The forest beckoned. It was a realm of vibrant, shifting colors. Deep greens dominated, lush and ancient. Bold blues streaked through the canopy above. Shafts of crimson light